Hi, my name's Danielle. Welcome, thank you for watching. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different than I usually do on my channel. I'm going to be reading parts from this book. This is A Year of Positive Thinking, Daily Inspiration, Wisdom, and Courage by Cyndie Spiegel. So it's daily. I started it in January. And it goes month by month. It'll have January, and then it has, day by day. So I marked some from the month of January that really stood out to me. So I just wanted to kind of read them, share this with you. I highly recommend this. It's fun. When I come lay down, they're just short little things. Sometimes they're a little bit longer, like this one's a little bit longer. But for the most part, they're just, maybe a page. And you can read it before, I do it before you go to bed, before I go to bed. But you can also do it, upon awakening, if that's what you want to make as part of your morning routine. I do it as my nightly routine, so. But I wanted to just share some of these. This is going to be from the month of January. Some of them that I really liked. And so I just thought I would share some with you. I do have to take off my glasses to read because I'm getting older, and that's just how it is. So this is from January 13th. You will find exactly what you expect. When I question my own perspective, this anecdote shared by one of my teachers reminds me to be more mindful of my thoughts. A woman walked up to a gate of a guarded community and asked, "What kind of people are here in your community?" The man at the gate replied, "What kind of people are there where you are from?" "Well, they are mean, rude, nasty, and short-sighted," she said. "You will find the same people here," he told her. A few minutes later, another woman walked up to the man and asked, "What kind of people are here in this community?" The man at the gate replied, "What kind of people are there where you are from?" "They are kind, loving, authentic, and good," she said. "You will find the same people here," he told her. And so it is. We often find exactly what we believe we will. And isn't that so true? Like, what you expect is usually what you get. So if you think that everybody's rude and mean and nasty, well, then probably you're going to meet up with a lot of rude and mean and nasty people, because that's just what you see and what you expect. But if you have a feeling that everybody's loving and kind and generous, then that's mostly what you're going to get is loving, kind, generous people, because that's what you're going to see in people. So, I always thought, I love that little story because I thought that was really cool. So, it's true. I truly believe that. I mean, of course, there's, good and bad out there, period. And there are some, you are going to not always just see good. You're not always just going to see mean, but you do get more of what you expect. And then the next one I had here marked is from January 16th. And it says, "You can begin again. There will be times when you've come as far as you can, when your heart is broken open and you see no way through. When those moments present themselves to you, sit quietly, courageously feel what you feel, and then, and only then, let go, as gracefully as you can. Grace is knowing for certain that you will inevitably be hurt again, and knowing just as certainly that you are strong, you are resilient, and all of it will make you more beautiful. It is only through our brokenness that our light can shine. You will begin again." I just thought that was really amazing because, we all go through different times in our lives. Our lives change. One day you're this way and then something happens and then somebody passes away, or you have a miscarriage, or your house starts on fire. You just don't know. There's a flood, there's a hurricane, there's, some kind of natural disaster. You end up getting divorced, there's so many things, and you will have this happen throughout your life, but you'll begin again. You get up and you're strong, and it just makes you realize just how resilient and strong we are as human beings. As long as we don't let that break us and keep us down, we'll keep going. So I thought that was pretty amazing. The next one I have is from January 21st, The Capacity to Forgive. And this is actually a quote by Martin Luther King Jr. He says, "We must develop and maintain the capacity to forgive. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. There is something good in the worst of us, and some evil in the best of us. When we discover this, we are less prone to hate our enemies." I thought that was pretty amazing because, yeah, there's good and bad in all of us. But we have to forgive, in order to be good. That brings out more goodness in us. So I thought that was pretty amazing. And, go Martin Luther King Jr. The next one was from January 22nd. Happiness isn't out there. Happiness isn't found out on a beach somewhere, basking in the hot sun. It isn't found in a cocktail glass or in approval from others. It is not something you need to chase or find. Instead, you can create it right here, where you are now, with the choices you make each day. Choose to take good care of yourself. Do what brings you joy. Live a life you believe in. Spend time in the company of those who uplift you. Be kind. Happiness is the side effect of all of these experiences. It is not a thing you find out there. So that one's really nice because, you create your own happiness, just like in the one I read earlier, like what you expect, what you see is what you get. So if you see happiness and you see joy and laughter and love, then that is what you're going to get in return, so create happiness, be happy, see the good in things, be grateful. Most of us have so much to be grateful for, like it's ridiculous. You just have to find it. You have to actually look for it. So, you can write down what you're grateful for every day and think it's going to make you happy, because when you really start thinking about it, we're all have something to be grateful for. Even the fact that we woke up today, the fact that we can walk or use our hands, our minds, our, eyes, everything. There's so much. So yeah, just find that happiness. I thought that one was nice. This one's kind of cool. Not kind of cool, it's pretty cool. This was from January 26th. It's a quote by Wayne W. Dyer. "Karma. How people treat you is their karma. How you react is yours." So I thought that was good because it's so true. Like, we're in charge of ourselves. So if we're reacting in a good way, then that's good. So if somebody's mean to you, doesn't mean that you have to be mean back. You can choose kindness. So always remember that, because you don't want what you're putting out there, you want to come back to you, but you want it to be the good stuff. So karma's going to come back to you, but you want it to be the good stuff that's coming back to you. And then the last one that I have marked was January 30th. "Be done each day." This was actually a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. "Finish each day and be done with it. You have done what you could. Some blunders and absurdities, no doubt, crept in. Forget them as soon as you can. Tomorrow is a new day. You shall begin it serenely and with too high a spirit to be encumbered with your old nonsense." I think that's so cool because, you want to just, when you go to bed, let the day go, say your prayers, thank God for the day. And if there was anything that made you feel yucky during that day, just, try to let it go. Try to get a good night's sleep, and in the morning, wake up and try not to have those yucky feelings, and bring the next day into your new day, because that can just kind of snowball effect to where every day you're starting to just get bigger and bigger and bigger. So you want to let go of the day, especially the bad stuff. The good stuff you can carry on and let that snowball, but not the bad stuff. So I'm going to try doing this once a month and go through my month of my positive thinking and share them with you, what my favorites were, what stood out to me. And if you want to buy this book, I did buy it from Amazon. And I hope you enjoyed this. It's a little different, but it's also enjoyable. I thought it was fun. And I hope you all are having an amazingly blessed day and an amazingly blessed week. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.